Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Pokemon Ultra Sun Ultra Moon video. Today we'll be looking at the fastest shiny method probably in the history of Pokemon, but the fastest way to get a shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. Now, you may have heard a lot of people talking about this, but a lot of people have been leaving out a lot of details that can help you get shinies a lot easier. I'm going to show you guys all the details right now. So the first thing you're going to want to do is head over to Route 8, and this is going to be because we're going to buy some quick balls here. Let's buy a bunch of quick balls because they give you a high chance of catching Pokemon on the first throw. This is very helpful for catching shinies or catching legendaries while you're going through the Ultra Wormholes. And now from here, we're going to head on over to Heya City. And you're just going to want to run down to the right over here to, I believe, the last building. Yep, right here, the Game Freak building. Let's go upstairs right here. Go into this first room. And you'll see this guy from the Author Foundation on the left. You want to talk to him. And he's going to allow you to change your motion by going either through the circle pad or the motion sensors. So you definitely want to do the circle pad. It's automatically on the motion controls by default. You have to end up doing that when you first go through the Ultra Wormhole in the story mode, which is very, very hard to control. So with the circle pad, it's way easier to aim and target what you want to do. So now we can head over to the Ultra of the Moon or the Ultra of the Sun, depending on what game you're on. And we can enter the Ultra Wormhole. But before we go into the Ultra Wormhole, let's go straight to Ultra Megalopolis, because this is going to give us the option to either ride Lunala or ride Solgaleo. And Lunala is definitely a little bit harder to use. There's not a huge difference, but Solgaleo is somewhat easier to use. I prefer Solgaleo, and I know a lot of other people do. So this is just a little recommendation that you don't have to do, but this is definitely a little helpful tip. So once you're here, you want to talk to Zozi, I believe that's how you say it, and you're going to choose Solgaleo. That's basically the legendary that you choose to ride with. So then it'll bring you back to the altar, and we can officially enter the Ultra Wormhole. So before going to the Ultra Wormhole, there's going to be a few different things that you want to know first. There's going to be 4 different kinds of portals. And basically, there's going to be one with no rings, one with 1 ring, one with 2 rings, and one with a glowing aura around it, which is a guaranteed legendary every time you go into it. But that's the least likely portal you're going to see. Now here's a little table here from Cerebi.net. And basically, this is the chances of each portal occurring. The further you go, the more likely these portals are going to pop up. So the further you go, that's the more light years you're going to go through in Ultra Space. And once you reach 4,500 light years, that is when your chances are at its peak. That's when you maximize your chances, and the chances won't change from there. So there's not really a point to go any further than 4,500. People say the further you go, the higher chance you get of getting a shiny. I'm not completely sure if that's true. I believe the chances just depend on the rings. I've seen a lot of people go through the double rings and get shinies even in earlier stages of the Ultra Space. So pretty much a lot of people will just go for the double rings as soon as they see them, which does work. You will get shinies that way. Basically, the double rings is your biggest chance of getting a shiny. You can get them in the other portals, but the double rings will give you the highest chance. Besides these glowing aura one, which will always be a legendary no matter what. Now, there are a few things to consider here before doing this. There are only 20 different Pokemon that can be shiny by going through the Ultra Wormhole, which is fair because I know a lot of people wanted more, but it is fair because this is such an easy way to get shinies that if they did it for every Pokemon, you know, the shinies wouldn't be as rare and as special as they are anymore. So basically, there's a list of 20 different Pokemon. You can also hunt for them specifically because different colors will change where you land. So in other words, different colors have a different group of Pokemon that can occur there. White portals will give you Ultra Beasts all the time. Now here's a few tables of the Pokemon that will spawn in each color. So if you're looking for a specific Pokemon, you might want to consider which color you want to go into. Legendaries can come out of any type of portal. They're just more likely the higher the rings are. So anyway, let's finally get into this after I gave you all that information. Basically, this is going to be the easiest way to get shinies. So many people have gotten so many shinies in a short amount of time just doing this. So basically, once it starts, you want to hit these orange orbs, and basically they're going to give you speed boosts. You want to get as many of them as you can early on, because once you slow down, you'll get sucked into a portal without any kind of choice. So you want to be able to maintain as much speed as you can, and you want to avoid the blue orbs, which will slow you down. So just keep hitting them as much as you can, and go as far as you possibly can to increase the chances of the portals. Or like I said before, you can hit the portals as soon as you see them. If you see a double ring early on and you go into it, you still do have a chance of getting a shiny there. And also, here's a quick tip. When you're using the circle pad, if you release it and let your circle pad go back to the middle, your Solgaleo will go straight back to the middle faster than you would manually going to the center. So if you're looking to get to the center and to dodge something really quick, you can release and your Solgaleo will go straight back to the center very quickly. And that's pretty much all there is to it. You just keep doing this, go for those double rings, and you have a high chance of getting a shiny. Do it for a little while, and you probably will get a shiny. You just have to do this for a little while. I already got a few doing this myself, and I got it one on recording right here. I'm about to show you guys. So here we go. I don't even think I went that far in this one when I got this shiny. Let's see how far I went. Only 2,600 light years, so that's really good. That's not even that far into ultra space. That could probably take you only like 30 seconds or so. And there it is. There you have it, guys. A shiny Magcargo. You can get all shinies for those 20 Pokemon that I showed you. Very fast, very simple. And that's about it. That's all there is to it, guys. So if this helped you out, make sure you guys drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you haven't yet. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.